guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into what are they thinking about you, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this turtle finger puppet, and here's how it looks, and then it says hello. And then we've got pile number two as the moose finger puppet. And this is how it looks, and then hello. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And when piles messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you today, all right, in this video. And please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, all right? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the turtle finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into the reading, let's take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. I have your oracle cards shuffled. I'm gonna keep these for later. We have why, okay? We have stillness. We have tenderness. We have challenge. We have royal, thunder, alignment, discipline, okay? Phoenix, fox. Okay, very evidently I see this. Okay, hold on. Pile one, I see this more to be your person's energy and this to be more your energy. Hold on, pile one. But it could be reversed as well. Okay, so pile one, the reason why I'm getting so many messages is because it could be reversed as well, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it as the fox person and the phoenix person, all right? So whichever one you resonate, I will tell you the messages accordingly, all right? Because it looks like it could be switched. It's not one particular energy, all right? The common theme for all of you is that both of you, like you and your person, pile one, you're wondering why you're going through the things that both of you are going through, all right? So let's get into what the fox person is going through right now. So the fox person right now is finding the connection very, very challenging, all right? There is a lot of external issues that this fox person did not anticipate, and frankly, they're feeling a little bit in over their head about what's going on with the connection. I mean, we've got why coming out, so the fox is like, okay, why is this happening? Like, why does it have to happen now? That's also the message that's coming through. The fox is being very, very still right now, all right? The fox definitely sees a very long-term future with the phoenix, but right now the fox is starting to lose hope, and they understand that they need to just be still and allow things to happen. There is massive misalignment between the fox and the phoenix right now, all right? And we'll get into that in just a little bit. So the fox right now is worried. The fox is, kind of, there's a lot of turmoil going on with the fox right now, but it's not related to the fox's life. It's related to the problems that the connection by itself is having. All right, now let's get into the Phoenix person. The Phoenix person is having a spiritual awakening of some kind. All right, they are rising. So it's possible that the Phoenix has been through a very, very tough period in their life. Could be related to this connection. It doesn't have to be. I am getting more to the external circumstances. All right, the Phoenix has been going through a really, really tough time, and it looks like there has been a massive transformation because of that. It looks like whatever the Phoenix was going through, there was divine intervention, and frankly, there was divine guidance to move through that process. All right. So the Phoenix is having a spiritual awakening of sorts, and it has been very, very, very tough on the Phoenix. The fox could be feeling the Phoenix energy as well, would not be surprised, which is also making the fox very, very chaotic because, one, it's not just, the connection that's kind of gone up in flames. The fox might be being a little bit dramatic, I will say this, because that energy is coming through that in reality, it might not be so bad, but the fox right now is having this tendency of feeling like things are a lot worse, all right? So coming back to flames, right? The flames we were talking about. So it's not just the connection that has gone up in flames, it's also that this person has had such a big transformation that the fox is trying to align with the person that the Phoenix is today. All right. So the fox, when this connection started out, the Phoenix was maybe, just the small one, coming from the ashes, I guess I would say. And then it's grown, it's been through all of these tough times, and then it burst into flames. And then again, it's that small little chick, I guess I would say. Would you call the Phoenix hatchling, I guess I would say? Okay. Yes. I don't know why I'm going so much into detail. But now the fox feels that they have to start the connection from scratch because they have to get to know the Phoenix person from scratch, and they don't know what to do right now. And it is a challenge for the fox because, they've spent all this time with the Phoenix, and now they have to get to know the Phoenix all over again. So there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of panic, there's a lot of moody kind of energy from the fox person. But one thing is for sure, like the fox sees a long-term future, and they're willing to do this, but they just have to be a little bit dramatic before they do it. It's kind of that energy that's coming through from the fox, all right? Now, with respect to alignment, it looks like, one, the Phoenix is going through an alignment, all right? And they're starting to feel better about their life and the transformation that they've had. There is also an alignment going on with the fox with respect to who the Phoenix is today after the spiritual awakening. So there's alignment going on both sides, but it's also different, all right? One thing with the discipline coming out is both of you are realizing that there needs to be a process to approach this situation between the two of you. Like, you can't just leave it up or think that everything's going to be okay. No, you actually have to take steps. Like the fox in particular has to take steps to get to know the Phoenix again, and the Phoenix has to make an attempt to share who they are today with the fox. All right, so there's a little bit of work that needs to go in that both of you are realizing needs to happen. It's definitely, especially on the fox's end, it's like, why did this have to happen? Everything was so good. And on the Phoenix side, they are actually understanding why there was so much of like transformation that was going on with their life. It's also possible that this Phoenix person might have had like a very, very big tower moment. Would not be surprised, all right? So on the Phoenix side, there's an understanding of why it is there, because the Phoenix like spiritually awakened, or at least they're going through that process, and they're like open to gaining the guidance that they have from their spirit guides, or even just from the universe as well, whichever you choose to resonate with, all right? And it's like they're feeling themselves for the first time in their life, and they know why things went down the way that it went down. So it happened for the Phoenix person, so they understand why. But given that the Phoenix's energy, I guess I would say, affects the Fox, they are unable to understand why there's been a shift in the connection. All right? So that's the energy, and both of them are craving stability right now. All right? But like I said, the Fox might be like no shade to the Fox, all right? I actually think it's adorable. But no shade to the Fox, but they might be a little bit more dramatic. And it's kind of like they will go through this. They will feel okay about it in some time, but they just have to like kind of be a little bit dramatic about it, all right? And but yeah, they definitely want to be with the Phoenix. They definitely want to get to know the Phoenix. And with respect to the Phoenix, no, they're really concerned and they care for the Fox, and they know that all of this is affecting the Fox, and the Fox is having a difficult time navigating through this process. But the Phoenix seemed to be, understanding of that and being very, very patient with the Fox. And frankly, they adore the Fox. That's the energy that's coming through. And whatever the Fox sees in the Phoenix, it looks like today the Phoenix sees about themselves, If that is where you and your person are at, pile number 1, let's get into what are they thinking about you right now. Yeah, sorry, I had to pause there for a few seconds, so the setup looks a little bit different. I think, yeah, then that's the reason why. Alrighty, pile 1, let's get into what is pile 1's person thinking about pile 1 right now. What is pile 1's person thinking? Wow, way too many. What is pile 1's person thinking about pile 1 right now? Okay. Okay, I'll take those. We've got the Fool, we've got the World, got the Wheel. Okay, major arcana there. 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 4 of Wands. Okay. 10 of Swords, the Chariot. All right. Is this in your view? Put this here. Okay. So, pile 1, definitely your person has recognized that things have sort of been a standstill between the two of you, perhaps because of what they've been going through or what you've been going through, depending on where you are at. So it looks like your person recognizes that things need to get back to the pace that they were, and they're willing to work on it right now. Your person wants refreshed and renewed energy to come into this connection, regardless of whether you associate with the Wolf or the Phoenix. Your person wants that refreshed energy to step into your connection. It looks like both of you have been looking at, the cups that have spilled or the cups that have gotten over. But right now, it looks like there is a beautiful new beginning that can happen between the two of you, and your person recognizes it, and they want both of you to take that opportunity together. With the World coming with the 10 of Wands, your person recognizes that now it's time to let go of whatever burden was stopping the two of you from either being together or from, fully enjoying this connection. Your person also understands that, given there are new energies in this connection with respect to either your person transforming or you transforming, regardless of how you wish to take that, they want to approach that with, how do I say this, with positive energy, like feeling that the transformation is actually meant for both of you and is aligned to both of you feeling good and happy and ending whatever cycles were not serving the two of you previously. With the Wheel and the Four of Wands, your person definitely wants stability. They want good times back. They want things to shift between the two of you. And they want to make sure that both of you are feeling free in this connection. Like you're not feeling like, maybe you have to stop yourself from saying something, or you have to, be cognizant of the other person's transformation. Like this person wants you to be free and to speak whatever's on your mind as well. With the Ten of Swords coming out with the Chariot, it looks like this has been on your person's mind for quite some time, about things moving forward, about, a shift in the energy of your connection. And it looks like they're quite intent on making that happen, given we have 4 major arcanas coming out. I think that your person is going to actively and intentionally create a very, very refreshed energy in your connection. This person also wants both of you to get to know each other, regardless of who has made the transformation. It feels like if your person was the Phoenix, then they want to get to know you, like get to know you from the perspective of the Phoenix right now. And if you resonate with the Phoenix, then they're enthusiastic and they're keen on getting to know who you are today. So a lot of energy about, letting go of the past, letting go of what was weighing the two of you, and more importantly, shifting things between the two of you, ending cycles of pain, ending cycles of feeling drained, ending heavy energy cycles, and moving into lighter energies, more freeing energy, whether it's your person being the Phoenix and feeling more free about the person that they are, or you being the Phoenix where they feel free to be with you as well, given that they feel your energy is going to be aligned for both of you. All right, that was a little bit of a complicated sentence, that one, but yeah, I hope it made sense. I'm just seeing if there are any additional messages, but if your person is the Phoenix, then they've never felt more themselves, and they can't wait to share that with you. That's one message that's coming through. If your person is the Fox, Palwan, they're excited for you. They can feel this change in you, and they can feel that energy, and it's really infusing them with a lot of enthusiasm as well. So regardless of whether they are the Phoenix or the Fox, they're putting in the work to shift things between the two of you. And it looks like they want to take steps with you. And if there's any burden that you have, Palwan, your person wants to share the load as well. But yeah, the message that's coming through, Palwan, is your person recognizes it's time for both of you to feel lighter energies in your connection and to truly enjoy each other's company. So yeah, a lot of action-oriented energy over there. Would not be surprised if you see your person taking charge and taking lead, Palwan, regardless of whether they're the Phoenix or the Fox. But yeah, they definitely do see a long-term future with you, Palwan. It's kind of like the worst is over, and now we can enjoy, now we can spend time with each other, we can focus on building our connection. Let me see if any advice wants to come through for you. One advice for Palwan, please. One advice for Palwan. Okay, I'll take that. Page of Cups. Right. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, both of them. Baby steps. Palwan, baby steps, all right? You can share your desires, you know, your dreams with this person. And you might have big dreams as well, Palwan, but make sure that when it comes to grounding this connection, take baby steps. Whether you are the fox and you are re-getting to know your person that is the phoenix, or you're the phoenix and you're re-getting to know the fox with your renewed perspective on life and yourself, take baby steps. It's easy to, you know, kind of flow with the feelings that you have, yes, and to even get carried away as well. But there's been a massive transformation in one person, and as a result of that, there is definitely a transformation in this connection, right? Because it does, like, everything is energy. So it might be helpful, despite the depth of the feelings that are there for both of you, and despite the strong desire to shift things, to bring in that renewed, like that refreshed energy, and to work on stability, take baby steps, all right? Take it one step at a time. You don't have to rush to get to the end, because it looks like both of you are heading there. Both of you have a very common vision for both of you. But it helps, or it's gonna be more aligned to where both of you are if you take baby steps and don't rush the process, all right? And one more message is, it's easy to feel like maybe both of you should take things where you left off, but given that there is a transformation with one person over here, naturally, not only is there a transformation in the connection as we spoke about, but there's also going to be like a transformation with respect to the other person, right? Because everything is connected at the end of it. So you both are actually not going to be the same people that you were when you left off the connection, or when the connection was going through the transformation. So you have to approach it from that perspective, and that would be more helpful for you. All right? Hellooo. Let me get your oracle cards. Let's see what we have for you today. Okay. All right, so I have 3 timing cards. With timing cards, I just want to say, please be careful. They're always based on the current energies of when you are watching the video. All right, and if it aligns with your intuition, then yes, it's most probably for you. If it does not, don't make it fit. All right, don't try to force it into your story. All right, just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think of a question or questions. Really, it's on to you. There are 3 over here. And then I shall open the cards, all right? You can pause this video also if you have to. All right, Palwan, I'm going to open the cards now, all right? We have 11 days. We have a few days. We have tomorrow. All right, some fast-moving energy here coming through. Okay, I think everything is pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing that I need to go into depth with, but wow, clear messages coming through with respect to timing over here. All right, let's get more. I am lovable. Beautiful. I intended this to be affirmations coming through from your higher self. Love with all your heart. Beautiful. 2-4-2-4, determination. Stay determined. Your efforts are paying off. All right, beautiful. So regardless of whether you associate yourself with the phoenix or the fox, it looks like your efforts maybe to understand the other person, or your efforts to bring in renewed energy into the connection, yeah, it's paying off. And so is your person's as well. That was an additional message that wanted to come through. 2-4-2-4 could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but that is the angel number that wanted to come out for your reading. Love with all your heart. I think that's a very, very beautiful message. I think that both of your love right now is going through an evolution, all right? So be patient with that as both of you make the transformation, and as your connection as well makes the transformation. That's a message that wanted to come through. Now, if you are struggling to feel, you know, like maybe someone loves you, or you're struggling to feel loved, or you're struggling to feel that you are lovable as well, then I think that this is a reminder coming through from your higher self that you are lovable, And if you're finding a hard time believing that, then this would be a great affirmation for you to remind yourself that yes, you are lovable, all right? And an additional message that's coming through is take some time, all right? If you're really struggling with this, take some time and write down what are things about you that make you lovable, all right? It doesn't have to be someone else's perspective. It could just be your own perspective. But when you start writing it, you'll realize that there are so many things about you that you might overlook on a day-to-day basis that makes you very, very lovable, because you are lovable, all right, pal one? Okay, so that was coming through from your higher self over here. This is where I'll leave you today, pal one. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, as well as confirmation you are looking for. And my private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comment, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the beautiful ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I just wanted to say thank you. Pal one, take care of yourself. You always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the Moose Finger Puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pal 2. I have got your oracle cards already shuffled. We shall do these later. Got the Unicorn, Fire and Freedom, Inspiration. Oh, we got 2 for you. Reshape, Lemon, Peanut, Partnership, Honesty, Power, Chaos, and Conflict. Putting this here. Okay. So it looks like there's some sort of restructuring going on in your connection right now, pal 2. It looks like both of you are looking for a connection where there is equal give and take, and it looks like there has been an imbalance happening in your connection lately, and it's honestly been making both of you very, very frustrated. Both of you feel that it's been leading to a lot of chaos and conflict between the two of you. We've got 9 here coming out twice. But the way that I see it is the conflict has really been getting to both of you. You know, whatever power struggle has been happening between the two of you, both of you want freedom from it. And it's also possible that both of you might be looking at other couples, or both of you might be looking at other relationships, trying to see how they're working things out. Would not be surprised if maybe both of you have gone for couples counseling or, you know, family counseling, just to kind of understand where both of you are at and why there has been so much of chaos and conflict. But the way that I get for all of you is right now, both of you are working on this connection, and you're working on it actively. It looks like on both ends, there is effort being made. I actually see this more to be your person's energy, pal 2, and this to be more of your energy. On your end, it looks like you might be holding back some of your honest feelings about this connection, your honest thoughts about this connection. Maybe you fear that it is going to lead to even more chaos and conflict. And whatever it is that you're holding back, Pal 2, it looks like it's been making you it's been making you feel very chaotic as well. Like you're not sure if you should say it or not, because whatever it is, it's honest, but how do you put it in a kind way? Or how do you bring it up so that it doesn't cause even more of a breakdown of your connection? Because it looks like things are fragile right now, and both of you are starting from scratch, or both of you are trying to work on things. Different scenarios coming through my mind. This could be maybe two people who wanted to divorce at some point, but now you're coming together and you're working on your connection. This could be two people who were in no contact and then now they're coming to work together on the connection. This could also be two people who were together, but things were just not going well at all, and then you're coming together. Another message that's coming through is this could be two people who have maybe kids or a kid together, and they're coming together to work on their partnership for the kid, but not getting back together. All right, that could be also one more scenario that's coming through. But common theme for all of you is both of you are reshaping your current dynamic, because your current dynamic is filled with chaos and conflict, and it is not serving the two of you. On your person's end, I definitely see focus on, aligning with you, on cooperating with you. I mean, we do have partnership coming out. So your person's definitely taking a more strategic route, a more logical route when it comes to handling the situation, which is a little bit, how do I say this? The way that I get with the unicorn, even though it's come out as a spirit card, but I'm actually getting it to be blocked. I think that your person has been struggling to tap into their intuition. And they're more focused on, all right, this is the most logical approach, let's work on this. Or this is the most strategic approach. And they're trying to do their part when it comes to solving the problem between the two of you. And the way that I phrased it, I think that's how it is coming in your person's mind as well. This is a problem that's between the two of you, and they have to solve it. And the way that they're approaching it seems to be more of, all right, if this is the problem, then this must be a solution to it, or this is another solution, this is another solution. But that approach might be a little bit overwhelming for you, because I definitely see that you are a little bit more, you definitely have a very, very good relationship with your intuition, Pal 2. And so you're also understanding that matters of the heart, you can't really, there's no fixed solution, and as open as you are to trying everything, this approach of your person seems to be something that you have a doubt in as well. But there is a sense in your person, or at least there's hope in your person, that both of you will come to common ground, whatever that could mean for your situation, Pal 2. For some of you, it's actually coming together. For some of you, it is maybe working on the connection, but not getting back together, and working because you have to. Yeah, that's another thing. You have to. Like maybe both of you are working like at your workplace and you have to work together, but you might not be in a romantic connection anymore. So even that is another scenario that's coming through as well. With the lemon over here, there are some things that I don't think your person is willing to do or wanting to do, but I think that they're just gritting their teeth and then moving forward with it because they're focused on the outcome that they want, which is conflict resolution between the two of you. So maybe an example that's coming to my mind is maybe this person never really believed in couples counseling, but now, given that things are so bad between the two of you, like things have just been like piling on and piling on, your person, even though at one point they didn't want to, today they're like gritting their teeth and saying, yes, all right, you know what? It looks like we have no choice but to do that kind of energy. So that might be one for some of you where you have to like separate amicably because of maybe your children or your child. It looks like there are a lot of things, that aspect of, you know, breaking away amicably that your person's not happy about, but they'll grit their teeth through it because they're focused on the outcome. All right, so those are a couple of scenarios. Take that as it resonates. But on your end, Hellooo, I feel that you're a little bit anxious about what's going on. You have direction, yes. You are aware what to do next. But for some reason, I'm getting a little bit of fear on your end, Hellooo. Are you afraid that maybe the outcome is already set between the two of you and there's no way to change it? Or are you worried that the outcome is going to be that it's not possible? There's some worry coming on your end. Hold on, let me actually see that because I can clarify that. Please clarify. Yeah, you're worried about stability. I mean, we have 6 coming out. You're worried about stability. You're worried about balance in the situation and whether it's truly possible to achieve that. So there's a little bit of doubt that I see on your end. Hellooo. All right, so if this resonates, Hellooo, let's get into what is your person thinking about you right now. What is Hellooo's person currently thinking about? What's going on with Hellooo? 10 of Swords. Okay, I'll take those. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. King of Wands, Ace of Cups. 6 of Wands, Chariot, the Fool, the Magician, 9 of Wands. Okay. So whatever's gone down between the two of you, it's definitely caused a lot of pain with your person there, Hellooo. And they, as much as they have hope that this is going to bring them the outcome that they're looking for, like some sort of victory, whatever that could mean in your situation, for them in particular, there is a sense of hopelessness coming through. Because I think just like you, Hellooo, your person doesn't know where the outcome is going to lead them to, and I think that that's causing a lot of mental anguish. For some of you, I'm getting the message that winning or the outcome could mean a loss of some kind for your person. and they're not sure if they're willing to accept that. But they definitely want to change the current dynamic, because from 6 we're moving to 7 here. They definitely want to change the current dynamic because what's gone down has been really, really painful, and they're hoping that the future is at least a little bit brighter for the two of you. They want to take a leap of faith towards whatever path both of you have mutually agreed upon. But this might also be just a facade that your person is putting up. I think that internally there is a lot that your person is struggling to believe about this path, about whether they can do it or not. But they want to. There's a very, very strong desire. Right now, they're thinking that this opportunity for the two of you, it's a gift, and there's a chance, or at least the Ace of Cups, it's a new start for the two of you. It's a new opportunity for both of you to create something or create a dynamic that works for both of you and let go of the burden that both of you are carrying about what's been going on in this connection. We've got 2 swans over here. Swans mate for life. That message is coming through. That could be significant to someone. But one, your person's feeling thankful for this opportunity. And they're hoping that it leads both of you to where you want to be. They might feel like the new beginning is a bit conditioned, or there's conditions attached to it, whatever that could mean for your situation, L2. But they're hoping that both of you will be able to move past that, and you'll be able to define your future yourselves, rather than depending on the conditions related to the new beginning. So it looks like that's a very specific message for someone over there. Your person wants peace between the two of you, that's definite. But how to bring about that? They're hoping whatever action that both of you have mutually agreed upon, they're hoping that it's going to lead both of you there. Just as a side note, your person could be preparing to brace themselves for things not working out as well. Whatever that could mean for your situation, they've got a contingency plan, all right? Just wanted to say that that's coming through. But yeah, a little bit less confident than you would expect, Pal2. But I think the way that they're showing it is, yeah, I'm very confident. We're gonna do this and this is possible. But deep down, it's actually a big, big leap of faith that this person is taking, and it might be a little bit intimidating for them. But they're willing to work on this. Pal2, if you were doubting that, then no, they're willing to work on this. But they too are not sure of the outcome. They're not sure if it's actually going to lead both of you to where you want to be, even though they're hoping for it. They're hoping that both of you can create your own narrative, but they're not sure right now. And these are all in their thoughts right now. All right. Let's let's see an advice for you, all right? How to? Let's take a look. See what wants to come through. Advice for how to please about this connection. I'll take that. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. How to? You've got to have clarity and you've got to bring forth communication about whatever it is that you've been struggling to be honest about. First, take the time to gain clarity yourself and then put forth your thoughts. If there are any hesitations on your end, if there's something that's stopping you, if whatever it is that's going on in your mind right now, it might be helpful for you to put forth your thoughts to this person, all right? And with the Six of Cups coming here, I think the message is, regardless of what's gone down between the two of you, regardless of the resentment that might still be there, it might be helpful for you to take next steps with kindness, with compassion for this person, because they too are struggling as well. It's not just you struggling. So with compassion and honestly tap into your heart space as you are navigating through the next phase, because it looks like it's quite difficult. It's been quite difficult for the two of you, and it looks like both of you are willing to work to come to some common ground, whatever that could mean for both of you. So one end, make sure that you have clarity, and then make sure that you communicate that as well, all right? That's very, very important, how to. But not just that, understand that both of you are in pain, you know, because we got the Three of Swords for them as well. They might be really, really good at masking it, or they might just be, you know, not showing you their face or not showing you themselves because they don't really want you to know. But the thing is, both of you are hurting. That's happening on both ends. So whatever next steps that you make, it might be helpful for you to keep that in mind, that both of you are hurting through this process. So your next steps, it would be helpful if it came from love, from kindness, from compassion for this person and what they are going through as well. All right? Felt you? Then I'll get your timing cards and your advice cards. So I've got 3 timing cards. With timing cards, please be careful. They're based on current energies. Now, if it comes out and it aligns with your intuition, then yes, most likely it's for you. If it comes out and it doesn't align with your intuition, then most likely it's not for you. It's for someone else. Don't force it to fit your story, all right? So just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. And I'm going to give you a few seconds now. You can think of a question, 2 questions, 3 questions, really up to you. And I'll give you some time. You can pause this video if you have to, and then I'll open the cards, all right? How to? I'm opening the cards right now, all right? We have sooner than you think, September, when it is the right time. Okay, so I think this one is self-explanatory. This one also, whatever it is that you were thinking, the timeline could be, it looks like it's going to be sooner than that. I'm not going to get into any explanation for that. When it is the right time, it looks like right now you are not meant to know when is the right time. So it looks like right now the message coming through is you've got to feel secure with not knowing when the right time is going to be, and to just trust that it will happen when it is meant to happen. All right? So that is coming through with the 3rd card over here. So these are the 3 timing cards that wanted to come out for your reading. How to? Let's get into this one. I intended it to be affirmation coming through from your higher self. I am dependable. Live within your means. 9999, fulfillment and completion are near. We got 2 9s, right, for your reading? Yes, we did. 9 could be significant for you in particular, or you could be seeing this angel number. I would not be surprised as well. How to? All right. So, of course, fulfillment and completion are near. So whatever it is that both of you are going through, it looks like, you know, the burden. I know that both of you have been wishing for the burden to, you know, kind of come off, and both of you feel a bit free. So I think this is a confirmation coming through for you. Now, live within your means, it could relate to this reading, it doesn't have to, but what it essentially means is whatever your capacity is, don't go beyond that, all right? So if this, like this much, wait, let me show this here. If this much is your capacity right now, the energy that you have, don't go beyond that to give. Make sure that your cup is always full before you give to someone else, and know what are your limits, know what is your capacity, all right? Whether it is your mental capacity, your emotional capacity, your physical capacity, your financial capacity, your spiritual, wait, we said spiritual, right? Yeah, all of it basically. Mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, as well as financial, all right? I forgot which one I said in which order, but yeah, it's important for you to be cognizant of your capacity and to make sure that you're not exceeding that when you are giving it to someone or when you're living your life as well, all right? So that is live within your means. I am dependable. So if you've been, struggling to feel like other people can depend on you, or maybe you've been, kind of doubting whether you are dependable, whether other people can depend on you, or you feel that you've been letting other people down, whatever it is that you're feeling with respect to this might be a good affirmation, and it's coming through from your higher self. So this is a confirmation for you that you are dependable. All right, sometimes, yes, minor slips happen, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that you are not dependable. It just means that in that particular circumstance, you could not manage or things were out of your control, all right? So you get to change that narrative. It doesn't mean that you are not dependable. It doesn't mean that you take on that as your identity. It just means that for that particular instance, it was beyond what you could manage, or it was beyond your control, all right? So it's very easy, especially, like, I feel like talking a little bit more about this, but it, especially when, someone has relied on us and we're unable to fulfill that, usually there are deeper reasons behind that. It's not that we're not dependable. Sometimes we could have taken beyond what we were capable of giving, and we need to be more cognizant about that the next time we agree to something. Or it could be factors beyond our control as well. So it's easy to make that your entire identity, like, no, I'm not dependable. No. There are usually underlying reasons for that. So I think this is also a message where take a look at what didn't go right, all right? And try to figure out the underlying reasons, and then remind yourself that you are dependable, all right? Felt like talking a little bit more about that, so I guess someone out there needed it. Pal 2, right? This is where I'll leave you today. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, comfort, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. And thank you for allowing me to read for you, Pal 2. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care. You always have free will, and I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation, all right? Bye-bye.